Everyone, how are you all doing? It's a girl paradise, your favorite girl paradise, your favorite nurse paradise. Yeah, and I am here again today. Yay! How are you all doing? My life, it's always coming, by surprise, and I like it that way. So I can feel free to record my videos, and you all can see it whenever you come live or come online. Oh my god. Sorry. I don't know if you all were hearing me. I forgot to put my microphone. 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay. Let's come again. Hello, how are you all doing? It's your favorite nurse paradise, and I welcome you all to my channel. Yay. And sorry for that last time because I realized I did not put my microphone properly. So please, can you let me know if you're hearing me, if the sound is correct? Please, if you can just thumbs up on the comment section or anywhere, and I would know that you're hearing me loud. So, um, today, okay, we're going to talk about the advice I would give to nurses coming or deciding to relocate this year. Yes, and I have questions regarding what I advise, like people sending me on DM asking me what question would I, what like advice would I give to them preparing, because most of them are preparing. They're still outside, Malta, and they are getting ready to start the process, or they've already started the process, but they just want my advice. So yeah, so today will be what I would advise nurses that are planning or that are still, that they don't know where to start from, okay, in relocating. They're thinking about it, and they want to know what's up before they can make the decision. So the first thing I would advise is you need to start early. You need to start earlier than you think you you need to. For example, if you think in your mind that you have only 3 months to do the process, you need to start before the 3 months. Okay, you need to give yourself time. You need to, it's like relocating. It's a gradual process. It's something you don't rush into. Okay, so you need to know, you need to prepare your mind, you need to prepare your brain or anything, knowing that this process takes time, and there is no way you need to rush this process. Okay, and I'll tell you why there is no like room for rushing. Okay, the first thing is you need to prepare your documents. So I don't know why you want to relocate. Is it because of a nursing job, or is it because you want to come because of an opportunity or because of school? So, but whatever reason why, okay, you plan to relocate to Malta or any other country, you need to prepare your document. You need to prepare your qualification. You need to prepare your passport. You need to prepare your license, your qualification license. You need to prepare all your IELTS. Okay, if you are coming from non-English speaking country to Malta, you need IELTS. You need to prepare that document, and preparing those documents take time. They are not something you just go and get. You need to apply. You need to get your documents, and you need to I think authenticate those documents as well. So preparing your documents takes time to do. So this is the first thing I'll advise you to prepare. Original. Don't do fake. You need to prepare as well your I think, what did they say, your bank statement. You need to prepare your bank statement is not what you just print and give. You need to to accumulate the money. You need to put the money. It's the process. Okay, so it's not something you just wake up and say I want to relocate and bam, you just send your, you just do it. It's something that requires time, and it's something that you need to do. The second thing is save more money than you think you need. Okay, even though this is okay, for example, this is for students, but also if you're coming, you already got a job in Malta and you want to come and you start work, you still need to save more money than you think you need, because you need to prepare, you need to seek for your working permit, you need to seek for your resident permit, you need to eat while that your application is being processed, you need money for transportation, you need money for your rent deposit, you need money for like for everything. So before you start working, you need money to live. So you need to prepare, to make money, to make more money than you think you need while coming, before you arrive, before you set up for your journey. You need to know, you need to have the money. Okay, it's not something that you say, when I arrive I make the money, I can go with any amount of money. No, you need to have the money, to come with the money. Okay, if not, you would be stranded. So this is my advice: make money, have money before you come to Malta. Okay, before you travel, not only Malta, before you relocate to any country, you need to have money. You need to make more than you think you need. Okay, so if I'm looking down, I have my book here that I wrote the point. The next point is research beyond social media. All right, if you're planning to go to any country, Malta is an example. You don't just need social media to know things about Malta. Okay, you need to research more deeply. You need to research properly, more deeper than social media. Okay, social media will just give you the highlight of the show, but social media would not give you the system, what is in the country. You need to know the cost of living, okay, in the country you're going. You need to know, for example, if you're going for a job, you need to know the type of contract, the work pattern, the things, not just about the country, but the job, the place you're going to work, the school. Okay, you need to know accommodation system. You need to know what is it in this country, what is it about the school, what is it about Malta, deeper than just social media. Okay, and you need to know about the culture, you need to know about accommodation, you need to know about things. So doing your research, making your research deeper than just what Facebook or what you see on Instagram or social media, it's very important, because you're going to leave your comfort zone, you're going to leave your family, you're going to leave your country to this unknown country, to this place that you've never been. Okay, even if you've been there for like vacation, for just for tourists. Okay, going to a country for vacation is different from living in the country. All right, so right now you're going to relocate to live, you're going to relocate to work, you're going to relocate to be in this country. So it's more than just vacation. So you need to know deeper things about this country that you're going to. Okay, the next thing is understanding your contract before you sign it, whatever contract it is, whatever thing you need to sign. No, it's not just only contract. Is it your house contract, your work contract, your school contract? Whatever contract you have to sign, you need to know understand the contract, ask questions before you sign the contract. If it's a job contract, you need to know what you're expected to do. If it's a school contract, you need to kind of know the things involved in living in this area, in living in that. Every accommodation have their rules. The time you need to play the music, the time you need to stop playing, how many people can come in, if visitors are allowed. Some residential place wouldn't even allow your relative to visit. So you need to know about all these things before you sign either accommodation or job or school contract. Signing contract without knowing is very, very risky, especially abroad, because you might sign away your freedom. You might be so, like, for example, some people came in and they got a place, and she sent me a message and she was like, listen, I have a problem with my place. I'm not supposed to do this. And without her knowing the rules of the place, the accommodation she chose, or the place she signed a contract without knowing the rules, she signed. And along the line, she realized that she wasn't supposed to, her friend wasn't supposed to come and visit. So you need to know what you're going into. You need to know the rules and regulation, the terms that regulates this place, this home, this accommodation. And if it's about work, you need to know the probation period. Some of like the people that came into Malta, they didn't even know that what is probation. They didn't even know that they have probation period. Okay, they didn't even know what probation period is all about. They didn't even know the benefits of probation period. They always see it as the time that they would they can relieve, they can sack, They don't know that probation period is all about it. You also, as the employee, have benefits with probation period, because if you're not good, if you're not happy with the place, that is the time that you can just leave. You can just walk away without any consequences. You just go. All right. They don't even know their probation period, and they don't even know what they need to do in this job. So these are the things you need to know before you sign any contract, especially in a country that you are not familiar with, in a country that you're just coming into, so you don't have problem before you even settle. Okay. So the next point I need to give, or I have to give, is preparing yourself mentally and emotionally. Okay. You are not just changing a job, you're changing environment, routine, you're changing, and sometimes also you would have to change your identity. For example, you're coming in as a student, and after studying you're becoming a nurse. Okay, this is you changing your identity, this is you changing who you are. So you need to prepare yourself emotionally and mentally. Emotionally, also knowing that you will be alone for some time, maybe before you bring your family. If you're ready, you have your family coming with you. But Malta, you cannot come as a student, especially. You cannot come with your family. You cannot relocate with your family, like immediately. So you need to come and prepare the ground for your family. So preparing yourself emotionally would help you to know that loneliness is there. Loneliness will be there. You will be here alone. You are going to change your environment, you're going to change your culture, the culture will change, not you changing your culture, but rather the culture of the place that you are used to living. It will no longer be the same. Okay, you're going to change also the food, because maybe you will not have the opportunity to eat your food. You need to prepare yourself knowing that you need to change. You have to change has come. Okay, so that is also important to know. And the culture shock, as I mentioned, will be there, so you need to prepare yourself. And also there will be some time as well that you would doubt yourself. You will say, listen, is this really what I want, or have I made the right decision, or is this really in the plan of what I have decided? Okay, this doesn't mean that you're giving up. It means that you're settling. It means that things has become like, as it's settling down, like you are at that point of reality. Okay, so it's not just you, it doesn't really mean that you have made the wrong decision. No, it is that you are settling, like things has started taking place and you are facing the reality. And the earlier you come to this state, the earlier that you would settle, the earlier that you would realize, or you would put things in place that will make you settle more in the country, and not just still in the new era, in the denial era. But when you prepare yourself emotionally, you would settle perfectly, and you would put things in place that will make your life comfortable in the place you're going. Okay, so yeah, the next point is build a support system early. This is very important. While you are still abroad, while you are still preparing to come, make contact. Okay, make contact. This is where social media comes in. There are groups of nursing abroad, group of nurses in Malta, in America, in these places. Look for these groups on Facebook. You're gonna find them. Join. Look for people that are there. Look for people that went through the process, the same process that you want to come with. Ask questions. Okay, make friends. Build a strong support system. This is the only way you can know more things. This is the only way. When I say you need to know, do your research more deeper than social media, it's this: building support system, building your support system and making contact. Okay, this will make you to survive. This will make you to see things in the real way. This will make you to know exactly what you're going into. All right, building your support system is very, very, very important. The next point is make sure that your choices are aligned with the type of life you have chosen to live. Okay, your choices, make sure that you choosing a country, you choosing a particular country, or you choosing a particular course, or you choosing a particular job is aligned with what you want in life. Alignment with what you are happy with is very important in your life, because coming to Malta or coming to do a job, for example, I'll give you an example. You are a doctor, or you are an engineer, or you work in a bank in Nigeria, and you choose to come to Malta to do another job. Okay, maybe lower than your standard in Nigeria, just because you want to run away from your country. When you come, okay, you would not be happy. So make sure that your relocation, okay, like, how did I put it? Make sure that your choices, okay, your relocation choices are aligned with you, with yourself, with what you want, and not just a means to run away, a means to run, sorry, it means to just disappear or run away from the place you are in. So please, this is very important. Make sure you're making the right decision. Make sure you've thought about it. You've like sat down, slept over it, woke up, and you're sure that this is the best decision for you. This is what you really want. It is like the same with what you always dreamt about, with what you, because the process is not easy. The process is not cheap. Okay, you're gonna spend money before you start making the money. You're gonna spend money, so it should be what you really want. And if 2026 is the year for you to relocate, here you are. Start now. Start now. Don't waste more time. Start building your credit, your bank credit. Start putting together your documents. Okay? Apply for the school. Contact the school. And you can do it alone. You can do it all by yourself. You don't need any, what did they call them? Agents. You can do it alone, by yourself, for yourself. And you will save a lot and lot of money. Okay? You will save a lot and lot of money when you do these things. Gradual process. Doing it, you will send a lot of money from when you have to pay the agent. But when you do it on yourself, by yourself, you would save money. So, yeah, this is what I have for you today. And I hope that you will succeed. Okay? Thank you once again. It's your girl, your favorite Whiteness Paradise. Till next time. Bye.